So I thought it would be interesting or fun to close out today with something a touch controversial that I have posted about before, so this shouldn't be too big of a mystery if anybody's followed me on Instagram over the last year or two. And that is this concept of repost pages. So I first want to start out by saying that there's a right way to do this sort of thing, like to have a repost page. On Instagram specifically is where this happens most of the time, but they exist on every platform. On YouTube, on Facebook, there are people who make an entire platform which is centered around the idea of taking content that they did not create, very often without permission, and redistributing that content to a very generic group of fans that are in that sector. And I think the right way to do this is something along the lines of a company called Pickup Jazz. They're just called Pickup now. They've changed a lot of stuff. But they are effectively like a community hub where that's sort of the intention here, is that they bring everybody together over this common theme and they offer exposure to the people whose content that they're using, and they build like a separate sort of community here. I'm not opposed to that concept, and I think there is a right way to do it. The closest I've seen it done would be something like Pickup, right? But with that said, there is something that I take issue with when it comes to taking content that does not belong to you and redistributing it with the intention of either monetizing that content or somehow just trying to accumulate like this personal gain from stuff that you didn't create. Because I've seen this many, many times. There are pages with 100,000 followers, 200,000, 500,000, 2 million followers. And the person running that page, this entire concept, has created or contributed literally nothing to this entire industry. And this is also paired with the fact that many times they're not actually asking the people to use their content, which as a content creator, I do take a lot of issue with that. It's not that you can't use somebody else's content, but that it's that you need to have permission to do so at the very least, right? And context does matter for sure. Obviously, if you're a fan and you're reposting your favorite drummer's piece of content, that's certainly a different scenario. If you run a podcast like this one and you are you have a guest on your podcast, like you're going to use their content to do a little promotion. There's many, many examples of where it would be okay to do something like that, to use someone else's content without explicitly asking. But I've had this message to everybody that's ever followed me. A ton of you guys I know follow repost pages that just, you can expect that they'll find some cool drum videos and they'll repost them and put them all in one spot. And it is a cool mechanism for you to discover new drummers. But when you discover a new drummer, please do them the favor, show them the courtesy of going and giving them your views, give them your attention, your likes, your comments. Because when I see a repost page take a video of a drummer, and they take a piece of content that drummer worked on, and they repost it, and they collect the 20,000 views, the 100 comments, all of the likes, all of the traffic, all of the attention. It bothers me because I feel like that commodity that is that traffic, that is that attention, rightfully belongs to the person who created the content. So in my case personally, I block all repost pages. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in this hub where all of this content is effectively stolen, and you're giving all of this attention to this particular page, which ultimately ends up selling T-shirts with a paradiddle printed on them, right? I mean, if that's the direction we're going, that's what fucking happens every time, right? I really, really dislike that. I dislike that. How much money do you think you deserve for effectively stealing people's content and just reposting it without their permission and then slinging paradiddle T-shirts? You deserve nothing from that. That's not, there's no integrity in a business model like that. And I only mention this because it is rampant. It is everywhere. It happens all the time. And so if you encounter a page like that, it's up to you if you want to block them. Don't go leave a negative comment. Don't contribute to any of that nonsense. But do the original artist the favor of giving them your attention, because it's one of the reasons ultimately why we create content in the first place, for other people to enjoy, and hopefully that we can receive some sort of feedback to know that we've created something valuable that people learn from or just enjoyed listening to. And it would be really a shame if you had liked and commented and expressed your enthusiasm over all of these videos on someone else's page who ultimately wanted to sell you an overpriced paradiddle t-shirt. You know, I hope that that's not the case, and I feel that there's many artists who deserve your attention. If you like their content, seek them out. Go give them your attention. They deserve it. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. So I've had a pet peeve for the repost pages for years and years, never fully hashed it out. So there you go. That's how I feel. Don't follow the repost pages. Go give the artist the love. They deserve it. And we'll go out on that note. Thanks for watching this clip. If you enjoyed it and you're looking for more content like this, or if you're just looking to make yourself a better drummer, I think I can help. At the link in the description, you can start a 7-day free trial to my online drum school. It is drum school in the style of Netflix. You'll find 160 hours of content there. Trust me, you will find something you like, and I would love to have you on board. I'll see you guys there.